Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Let me get my chair straight. But yeah. Excuse me, man. So, um You Are My Strength piano cover on my channel was like one of the main videos. Probably has the most views on my channel right now. Um so what I'm gonna do is do the tutorial, right? It's only right? Um but I won't be doing everything I did in the cover because I think for me, like, I probably had a little bit too much embellishment in it, but and plus for like the tutorial's sake, I just want to kind of teach the song how it goes, give some other little ideas and nuances that you can do, but try to keep it true to the song. So it's in the key of G major, right? Uh, it's pretty simple. It's a pretty simple song. In terms of learning a song like this, though, you have to pay attention to what goes on in the song in terms of the repetition and I guess for lack of a better term, non-repetition. Like, so they have sections. It's really just two sections of the song, but sometimes they'll do something a little different. And I'll show you a couple of different ways or a couple of different things that they're doing. And it's really up to you when you're playing this song or um, if it's just you by yourself or playing with a group or whatever, to decide when you're gonna do the different changes, so you're all on the same page. So basically, song really is based around the 1 and the 4 chord. So starts with the melody. Excuse the sniffing, I'm a little stuffy right now. So 1, 1, 2, 3, or G G A B, right? That's just the 1 chord, just a basic 1 add 9 chord. So that's the second part of it. So that's the striff like no there, right? Then you go to the 4 right there. So let's do it again. 4. So we're playing the C chord. Sometimes I voice it in drop 2. Excuse me. It just depends kind of where I'm at in the song and how I want the depth to sound. So I might voice it like this. But it's still the same chord, just a C chord, okay? So you can voice it like this. It's hard to see that E on the screen, but I'm playing an E with this finger here on my thumb. So pinky on C, pointer finger on G, and then my thumb on E. It's in drop 2, because I took the E out the middle and put it at the top. Okay, so that's the second chord. So again, 4. And this is where they make the changes. So sometimes they go to the 5, sometimes they go to the 3, and sometimes they go to the 6. So I'll show you all 3 of those. And like I said before, you can kind of determine when you want to use it. So there you go. So this is where I'll go to the 5 this time. So basically, that time, what I'm doing is I'm playing on 1 chord over the 5, and then I'll play the 5 chord over the 5. Okay, so play it again. I'll play it to that part. Sorry. See? Okay, so same thing, but instead of excuse me, after we play the 4, so when we get to that part, the strength like no other part the first time, instead of going to the 5, sometimes it goes to the 3. So you can play like that. So instead of doing that, you play rush through it a little bit, right? And instead of going to the 5, you go to 3. Right, and then the other way, it goes to 6. So same thing again. Right here. See, with the 6, back to the 5. No, that's the basic 3 different principles that you can use. Now, obviously, there's substitutions, embellishments, all the kind of different things you can put in it, which I did in the piano cover. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. You can see some different, options that you can do. And really, I mean, it's just a feel thing. What kind of feel do you want this song to have? You want it just to have like a more open, more bright, just kind of feel, or do you want it to be a little bit more, I'm gonna say churchy, because I wouldn't make this song churchy, but just different nuances you can do to kind of like change the texture of the song. So like sometimes on the 1, I'll play this chord after I do the so I'll play this. I think I did this in the piano cover. So this is just like a dominant 7 type thing. But I mean, you can use it, you don't have to, or you can pass on the sharp 4 to get to the 4. There's different things you can do, or even this. This is something I probably use in the song more so, because it fits it better. So instead of going to the 4 and staying there, I'll use like this major 3rd type of thing. So watch, I'll show you. So what I did was, I'm basically playing a C chord, but what I'm doing is it's just displacing the bottom note, if that makes sense. So what I'm saying is, instead of playing the C at the bottom, I invert and just play it like this. Now theoretically, we know the name would change of the chord because of the bass note, but in simplicity, it's just a C chord. I just took the C off the bottom and put it here. So I'm kind of inverting it, and making it like a suspended type thing. Because it'd be like, you're kind of playing like this chord, right? And a lot of us know that chord because we do this a lot. And also with that, in the same vein, you can use the 7 instead of the 5. So essentially, what am I doing? I'm just taking a chord, a major chord, and I'm subbing the bass note for the major 3rd of that chord. So if I'm playing a 1, I'll go to the 3rd of that key. 1, 2, 3, right? So I can sub this instead of playing this. Or if I'm playing 4, instead of playing this, I can play this. See? Or instead of playing the 5, I can play this. So, like I said, if you're playing with a band, playing by yourself, whatever, you have to determine which route you're going to take each time. And if you're on a minor chord, as in when we did the sorry, and then went to the 6 right here, right? You can kind of sub the 1 because it's a minor 3rd. When you're playing the minor chord, you can sub the minor chord voicing. So it'd be the 1, but I wouldn't necessarily do that in the song, but you could if you want. So instead of playing, sorry. So right here, sorry, right there, you can kind of go straight to the 1, then to the 5. Or I could do 1, 7. I do that sometimes. I actually do that. I do it every now and then, some songs. I kind of like that move. So instead of doing like just go to the 5, you could do like a 6 and then 1, 7. But there's a lot of different things you can do, runs, licks, whatever. But I try to keep the song relative to how it's written. Okay. The next part is in the fullest part, right? That part starts on the 4, so let's get to this. So I'll just play through kind of the first part so you can see how you get to the part. Then you go to the next part. Did I really just do that? Sorry, guys. That's not how you play it. Do not do that. Do not do that. Okay, so it's the major 4, not the minor 4. Sorry. Okay, so this is another part where you can kind of do a little bit different things. But I'm going to show you like this. So I'm going to go to the 4. So back to that C chord. And then to the 6. So I'm just basically staying on the 1 chord, but you can switch it up if you want. Sometimes I play like that, but I'm gonna just stay with the 1 chord over the 6, which makes it like an E minor 11 type thing. So let's go. So after this, we're gonna do back to the 1, to the 4, 5. Sorry. Alright, so that's the whole section. Like I said, you can kind of like mix it up and do different variations. So let's go through that one more time. So we get to the 4, then to 6. I'm just play the chords right now, so you can. Then 1, then 5. And remember, you can always use your subs and do like the 7 instead of the 5, or you can do the 6 with the suspended chord instead of the 4. You can do 3 instead of the 1. So there's different things you can do, but that's the basis of what you're trying to do. So let's play it one more time. 4, 6, 4, and then go back to the top. Alright, so that's basically the whole thing. So, like I said, it's a simple song. Really not too many chords in it. Really the 1, 4, 5, sometimes the minor 6, and whatever substitutions and things you add. Like I said, you can go watch the piano cover I did on this channel. I'll probably put the link to that on the screen or in the description box or something, but I did some different things. But like I said, generally, I probably wouldn't do a lot of that stuff. Go with it. Hopefully this video helped you. Give it a thumbs up if you were helped in this video. Hit the subscribe button below. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.